Hi, welcome to Yoga with Yogi Izzy. My name is Izzy. I'm so excited to be leading you in your yoga flow today. Today we're going to focus on arm strength and we're going to do some crow as our peak pose. So let's get started in a child's pose on your mat. Come to your knees, spread the mat width distance apart, bring your big toes to touch and drapes your arms and your chest down to the mat. I'll meet you there. Come to a child's pose on your mat. Bring your knees, mat width distance apart, bring your big toe to touch, and drag your chest down towards the earth. Press into the heels of your hands. Maybe you rotate your shoulder blades down one at a time. With each inhale, let your belly swell, and with each exhale, sink your hips a little deeper to your heels. Open up your mind to all the possibilities today's practice will bring. And with each exhale, let everything holding you back go. Inhale, crawl your hands slightly forward. And exhale, sink your hips further back. Feel your hips open up, but also notice where you may be withholding, maybe stiff. We carry tension in our hips. Take a deep breath in through your nose, constrict your lips, constrict the back of your throat. Exhale out your nose, create an oceanic wave-like sound through your nose. This is your Ujjayi breath, your breath of victory. You will use this in your yoga practice to cultivate heat and to open up your mind to all new possibilities. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out your nose like you're fogging up a mirror. Inhale your hands over to the right side of your mat, crawl them over, and then press your hips further to the earth. Press down into the heel of your left palm. Feel the side stretch down your left side. Feel your lungs expand with each inhale. And with each exhale, notice how your breath swirls through your entire body. Inhale your hands over to the left side of your mat and press into the right heel of your palm. Feel how your right side expands and contracts. Invite some new thoughts into your mind. Positive thoughts that empower you to be the strongest version of yourself. Inhale your arms back to center. Exhale, sink your hips as far as you can down to your hips. Inhale, tabletop. Stack your arms on top of your wrists, your hips on top of your knees. Tuck your spine and belly button towards each other. Spread your fingers wide on the mat in front of you so you can see the mat between each finger pad. And press down into your fingers. Suction cup your palms to the earth. Inhale, a cow pose. Drop your belly towards the mat. Shine your chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together to open up your chest. Drop your head back. Exhale, cow pose. Tuck your belly button up and in. Push the mat away. Dome through your back. See how far you can separate your shoulder blades from each other. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Go through this a few times, one breath to one movement. Let my voice be your guide. But take your own movements, take your own breath, your own flow. And then on your next exhale, come to a neutral tabletop, a neutral spine. Inhale, lift your right arm high. Exhale, thread the needle, bring your right arm underneath your left and drop your right cheek to the mat. Spider your fingertips out to the left side of your mat and press lightly into your fingers to twist your left shoulder blade down your back. Keep your hips stacked on top of your knees. Inhale. Exhale, release your left palm underneath your left shoulder. Inhale, lift your right arm high. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, lift your left arm high. Exhale, thread the needle, draw your left arm underneath your right, and then spider your right fingers over to the right side of your mat. Lightly press into the mat to draw your right shoulder blade down your back. And open up your chest. Notice how this expansion affects your breath, affects your heart. Inhale. Exhale, release your right palm underneath your shoulder. Inhale, lift your left arm high. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. Root your chest towards your thighs. Spiral your biceps in towards your ears and lower your heels towards the earth. Tuck your belly button in and gaze out between your hands to lengthen your spine long. Maybe you pedal out your legs and your heels to get some movement down the backs of your legs. Maybe you take some hips and your shoulder dips. Take whatever movements you may need to waken up and warm up your body. And slowly come back to stillness. Take a deep breath in. Exhale anything holding you back. Make space for your mind to feel open. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll. Tiptoe your feet behind your wrists and bring them hip-width distance apart or 2 fists apart. And drapes your belly across your thighs. Option to grab for opposite elbows or option to take a bind. Clasp your hands behind your lower back and press your knuckles towards the front of your space. Press the palms of your hands together and to avoid hyperextension and to get a deeper stretch, bend your elbows ever so slightly. Maybe you rock side to side. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes again. End on a positive affirmation of self-love to yourself. And slowly come back to stillness. Bend your elbows so that your fist hits your lower back and then release your palms to the mat. With your feet still at hip-width distance, slowly rise. Stack one vertebra on top of vertebra. Press into your heels as you lift and let your neck be the last thing that lifts. When you reach the top, bring your hands to heart center. NAMASTE to he, stand at attention pose. Close your eyes and open up your mind. This is where you will set your intention for your class today. An intention is a person, place, or thing that you dedicate your practice to. If you didn't bring one with you today, I offer you this idea that progress is impossible without change. So see what you can change in your practice today. Any movements that is new to you in order to conquer new possibilities. If this resonates with you today or you brought your own intention to mind, call it. We'll seal it with a community breath. Exhale with the still air from your lungs, sigh it out. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale, let it all go. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Slowly flutter open your eyes. Inhale, bring your arms over your head and then clasp your elbows, your opposite elbows. We'll take a few body circles here. So start by dipping your left elbow towards the left side of your space. Drag your right hip towards the right side and then circle your body down towards the earth. And then inhale, curl up the other side towards the right. And then drop over to the left again. Take a few body circles to the left. Inhale as you rise and exhale as you circle down. And then on your next inhale, come back to center. Switch out your hands. Grab for opposite elbows. And then reach to the right with your right elbow and then curl down to the ground. Then come up to your left. One more just like that. On your next inhale, inhale mountain pose. Bring your arms to frame your ears. Bring your feet to touch with a sliver of space between your heels. Tuck your tailbone under. Spiral your thighs away from each other to engage your glutes. Inhale, tuck your belly button under. Exhale, baby back bend. Goal post your arms. Shine your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, clasp your hands behind your back, puff up your chest. Exhale, forward fold with a bind. Keep your hands clasped together and drape your chest over your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift with a bind. Flatten your back. Bring your weight into your heels so much so that you can lengthen your spine forward, and then press your knuckles to the back of your space. Inhale. Exhale, high plank. Slowly release your hands down to the mat and then step your feet back behind you. Lower your hips so that they're aligned with your shoulders. Press the mat away like we did in cat. Tuck your belly button in. Inhale, hinge slightly forward. Exhale, lower down onto your belly. Drag your elbows down your sides. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Shine your chest. Bring little to no weight into your hands. Squeeze your glutes to get your chest higher. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Press all the way up. Exhale, downward facing dog. This is your sun A. We'll flow through this one breath to one movement. Let my voice be your guide. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift with airplane arms. Lengthen your chest forward. Swing your arms down and back. Squeeze your triceps and shoulder blades together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Lift your chest up. Exhale, baby back bend. Goal post your arms. Inhale, bind your hands. Puff up your chest. Exhale, forward fold with a bind. Inhale, halfway lift with a bind. Exhale, release your hands, high to low plank, then lower all the way onto your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more just like that. Take a deep breath in, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift with airplane arms. Shine your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Goal post your arms. Press your hips forward. Inhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Puff up your chest. Exhale, forward fold with a bind. Inhale, halfway lift with a bind. Exhale, release your hands down to the mat. High plank and then lower all the way onto your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deeper breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Move on to our sun B, so listen for the changes. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands through your thighs or your shins. Reset your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips back. Lift your arms to frame your ears. Tuck your tailbone under. Squeeze your thighs together. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Swing your arms down and back. Squeeze your pinky fingers together and up. Tuck your tailbone under and hinge your chest slightly forward. Keep your weight into your heels. Bring your weight into your right foot. Inhale, lift your left leg high. One-legged mountain pose. Bring your arms to frame your ears and breathe. Square your hips forward in space and flex your left foot towards your face. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Focus on your drishti, the unmoving point in space. Inhale. Exhale, airplane pose. Swing your arms and leg back behind you. Hinge your chest forward. Square your hips to the mat. Flex your back foot towards the back of your space. Inhale. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Tap your back foot down lightly. Squeeze your triceps together. Press into your front heel. Inhale, crescent reach. Swing your arms down and forward in space. Spiral your pinky fingers in towards your face. Inhale, extended side angle with your arms to frame your ears. Spiral down your back foot so it's parallel to the back of your space. Tuck up your left obliques and squeeze your biceps towards your ears. Tuck your belly button in. Press into your front heel and drag your front knee over the pinky side edge of your foot. Inhale, warrior two. Bring your hands to the front and back of your space. Make sure your front heel bisects your back foot. Shift your torso towards the back of your space to stack your shoulders on top of your hips. Exhale, triangle pose. Lengthen through your front leg. Tuck your arms to 6 and 12 and dome up through your left obliques. Draw your belly button in. Tuck your tailbone under. Inhale, reverse triangle. Sass your hips forward. High five the back of your space with your front hand. Exhale, high plank. Cartwheel your hands to frame your front foot. Then step your front foot back to meet your back foot. And then slowly lower down to a low plank. Drag your elbows down to your sides. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shine your chest through your hands. Come to the shoelace sides of your feet. Come to 4 points of contact with the mat. Your 2 hands and the shoelace sides. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press up and back. Whew, that was a hard one. And take a deep breath in. Open up your mind. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to your thighs or your shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Just passing through on this side. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Bring your weight into your left foot. Inhale, lift your right knee high, one leg in mountain pose. Lift your right knee up in front of you. Square your hips forward. Flex your foot towards your face. To ground down into your balance, press into the thumb toe and the pinky toe of your foot. Inhale. Exhale, airplane pose. Swing your leg and your arms down behind you. Hinge your chest forward. Create the T shape with your body. Tuck your belly button in. Square your hips to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Tap your back foot down behind you lightly. With control, squeeze your triceps together. Press into your front heel. Inhale, crescent reach. Swing your arms down and to frame your front ears, or rather your only ears. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, extended side angles with your arms, framing your ears. Spiral down your back foot so it's parallel to the back end of your mat. And then open your torso to the side of your space. Keep your arms squeezing towards your ears. Press into your front heel, then drag your knee over your pinky toes. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Make sure that your front heel bisects your back foot. Reach towards the back of your space to stack your shoulders on top of your hips. Inhale. Exhale, triangle pose. Lengthen through your front legs. Stack your hips back. Reach forward and tuck your arms to 6 and 12. Dome up through your right obliques and squeeze your shoulder blades together to open up your chest. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Stack your hips forward. Reach towards the back of your space. Think more of a side stretch than a back bend. Inhale, lift out of your ribs. Exhale, high plank. Cartwheel your hands to frame your front foot and step your front foot to meet your back one. Exhale, low plank. Drag your elbows into your sides. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shine your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. This is your Sun B. We'll flow through this once, one breath to one movement. My voice is just your guide. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Reset your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips back. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Swing your arms down and back. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Lift your left knee up in front of you. Exhale, airplane pose. Swing your leg down and back. Inhale. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Tap your back foot down. Inhale, crescent reach. Exhale, extended side angle with your arms to frame your ears. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Exhale, triangle pose, lengthen through your front leg. Inhale, reverse triangle, sass your hips forward. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, bring weight into your left foot. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, airplane pose. Swing your leg and arms behind you. Inhale. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Tap your foot down. Inhale, crescent reach. Exhale, extended side angle. Open up with your arms framing your ears. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, reverse triangle. High five the back of your space. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. We'll flow through that one more time with some changes. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Try to make that contact, press the mat away. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Drag your knee through heart center and plant your foot between your hands. Tent your fingers and shine your chest forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Lift your chest away from your thighs. Bring your arms to frame your ears and breathe. Zipper your thighs together and then roll your left hip forward. Inhale. Exhale, 90-90 lunge. Bring your hands to heart center. Bring a 90-degree bend in both of your knees. Tuck your tailbone under. Inhale, crescent reach. Dive your chest forward. Bring your arms to frame your ears. Inhale, extended side angle with arms framing your ears. Open up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, half moon. Press into your front leg. Drop your right hand down to the ground. And then lift your left leg up high towards your left arm. Ground down into your standing leg. Option to touch the earth. Make sure you square your chest to the side of your space. Inhale. Exhale, return to an extended side angle with arms at 6 and 12. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Exhale, triangle pose. Option for power triangle. Bring your arms to frame your ears. Inhale, star pose. Heels in, toes out. Lift up your torso. Shine your hands to the front and back of your space. Inhale. Puff up your chest. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Parallel your feet to the front and back of your space. Hinge your chest forward and bring your hands down to the mat. Option for a headstand here if it's in your practice. Or option to just allow this feeling of being upside down to resonate through your body. Slowly return back to earth if you've left it. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, wide-legged halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Roll your hands over to the right side of your mat. Frame your right foot. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, prayer twist. Bring the outside of your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh and press into your hands to twist your chest away from your thighs. Take a deep breath in. Lengthen your spine forward. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deeper breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Drag your left knee in. Make that knee to tricep contact. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Drag your knee through heart center and plot your foot between your hands. Tend your fingers, shine your chest forward. Inhale, high crescent. Lift your chest away from your thighs. Bring your arms to frame your ears and breathe. Lengthen through your back leg. Drag your tailbone under and bring your right hip forward to come in line with your left. Inhale. Exhale, 90-90 lunge. Bring your hands to heart center. Bend the 90-degree bend in both of your knees. Tuck your tailbone under. Inhale, crescent reach. Lengthen your chest forward, lengthen through your back leg, and bring your arms to frame your ears. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, extend a side angle with your arms to frame your ears. Inhale. Exhale, half moon. Launch into your front leg. Tuck your arms to 6 and 12. And then lift your right leg up high. Option to drop your front arm and hand to the ground to help with the opening of your chest and with the balance. Ground down into your big toe and your pinky toe for stability. Bend your standing knee ever so slightly to protect your joints. Inhale. Exhale, release to an extended side angle with your arms. Tick-tock to 6 and 12. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, triangle pose. Option for power triangle. Bring your arms to frame your ears. Tuck your belly button in. Power free. Points of your triangle. Inhale, star pose. Heels and toes out. Shine your chest. Shine your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Parallel your feet to the front and back of the mat. Take something differently on this side than you did on the other. Open your mind to old possibilities and believe. Your assumptions are your windows to the world. The measure of your knowledge is the ability to change. If you've left the earth, slowly come back to it now. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, wide-legged halfway lift. Exhale, a lunge to the left. Walk your hands over to the left. Frame your left foot. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Lift your chest away from your thighs. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Bring the outside of your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Press into your hands to twist your belly button away from your thighs. Sink your hips further down. Bring your weight into your heels. With each inhale, lengthen your spine. With each exhale, twist a little deeper. Prayer twist helps to constrict all the airflow to our belly, to our digestive organs. But as soon as we release it, it allows new air, new blood to flow creating more nutrients and helping our digestion and any stomach pain you may be feeling. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, then lower all the way onto your belly. Inhale, then exhale, release. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. One more just like that. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Bring your left arm to a right angle so that your forearm is parallel to the edge of the mat. And then bring your your right fingertips to spider underneath your shoulder. Then slowly roll onto your left hip. If you start to feel the stretch in your shoulder blade, around your pectoral muscles, your chest, that's good. If you don't feel it quite yet, lift your top leg up, your right leg up, and drag it behind you. Try to make contact with the floor. Try to make that contact of toes to earth. Breathe into the stretch. Notice how your breath expands and contracts the sensations. Inhale. Exhale, release back to your belly. We'll take this on the other side. Bring your right arm to cactus or T on the edge of your mat so your forearm is parallel to the long side of your mat. And then spider your left palm underneath your left shoulder. Gaze out towards your left side and then roll over onto your right hip. If you start to feel this in and around your shoulder blade, your pecs, stay here. But if you want more of an intense stretch, lift your left leg up and point it over to the right. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release back to your belly. Slowly press your hands into the mat and come up to a high plank. Press the mat away, dome through your back, draw your belly button in. We'll hold this for 8, 7, 6, tuck your belly button in, tuck your tailbone under for 5. See how much you can engage for 4. 3, roll onto your backs in 2, and 1, come onto your backs. You may take a sip of water on your way down. And slowly roll onto your back. Come to Supta Baddha Konasana. Crunches, so bring your soles of your feet to touch, splay your knees wide, and cupcake your ears with your hands. With each inhale, you lengthen on the ground. With each exhale, you crunch your chest up high. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, crunch. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can do this, press your lower back into the mat. We're here for 8, 7, 6, yogi bicep pulls in 5. In 4, elbow to opposite knee in 2, then switch in 1. Tabletop your knees. Exhale, elbow to opposite knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist other way. Inhale, center, twist, center, twist. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. You can do this. If I were in the studio, I'd be making sure that your knees would not be on top of your hips, or are on top of your hips rather. I would be pressing into your thighs. You can do this for 8, 7, 6, lift up the wall in 5, 4, 30, 60, 90, in 3, in 2, in 1. Even out your sides, then lengthen your legs towards the top of your space. Bring your arms down by your sides. Inhale. Exhale, lower your feet 30 degrees. Inhale. Press your lower back into the ground. Lower another 30. Inhale. Exhale, lower 30 and flutter. Flutter for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5. Legs up the wall in 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Legs up the wall. One more time, just like that. Inhale. Exhale, lower 30 degrees. Inhale. Exhale, lower another 30. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, lower 30 and scissor. And scissor. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5. You can do this for 4, for 3. Boat pose in 2 and 1. Bring your knees into your chest. Maybe you rock side to side. Massage your lower back. And then grab behind your thighs. Rock and roll up the length of your spine. Come to a boat pose. Come to your sit bones. Bring your toes to the mat. Lean your back. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. This is boat pose. Shine your chest. If you want to add a challenge, lift your knees and thighs off of the mat. If you want to super add a challenge, let go of your feet. Lengthen your arms long. You can lengthen your legs. Or super add a challenge, also bring your arms over your head. Anything is perfect for today. So we're here for 8, 7. You can do this together with 5, 6, whoop, and 5. Now we're here for 4. You can do this. For 3, we're in this together. For 2, and 1. Cross your legs. Plant your hands into the mat. Take your high to low plank. Maybe you spend some time in upward facing dog or high cobra. And then lengthen and stretch the front of your belly. Deep breath in. Exhale, release your belly and spine down to the earth. And slowly come to Sphinx pose. Bring your forearms to the mat and drag your elbows towards your belly. Lower your shoulder blades down your back. And stay here while I show you and demonstrate for crow pose. So hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing well at home. And you are starting to break a sweat and be a little bit out of breath like me. Now I'm going to cue for crow pose. Now a great way for crow pose, if you're still learning, if you're still finding that foundation, is invest into amazing blocks. Because then you can put the blocks underneath your shoulders. So I'll demonstrate the block usage after I demonstrate for crow. So plant your hands into the mat. Come to a yogi squat. All right? Create that wide foundation on the earth. A stronger, wider foundation on the ground equals a more stable base. So then you lift your hips up, bend your elbows, bring your chaturanga, your high to low plank elbows, 90-degree bend, and then bring your knees as high as you can up on your triceps. Hike your hips long and gaze out in front of you. Maybe you lift one leg, and maybe you lift the other leg. This is a crow pose here. You can also stay here, work on the weight distribution of your hands from your feet. So that's crow pose. Give it a try. Some people can get their elbows, or their knees rather, into their armpits. I like to keep my knees rather, right on the edge of my tricep because it's not accessible to me the other way. So everybody is different. So play with it as you like. If you would like me to show you how to do it with blocks, feel free to keep watching in your Sphinx pose. Now, you can either have your blocks at any height as you're learning, but I love blocks for whenever you're learning something that you've never tried before. They protect you. They're there to support you. So if anyone follows my Instagram, they'll know that I love props. I think they're amazing. So bring your elbows to a 90-degree bend and then slowly bring your shoulders to the tops of the blocks. And then you can lift up your legs here. Gaze out in front of you. And maybe, if you're feeling courageous, you can lift up one knee. And then maybe the other. So that's one-legged crow as well. So if you have crow down, feel free to grab 2 blocks and play with flying crow. I will be waiting in a child's pose for you while you play around. You have about 30 or about 20 seconds to give it a little play. And when you have played, return to your child's pose. Allow any change that you took to your practice today to flow throughout you, to empower you. Maybe you notice anything that didn't go your way. Release any expectation you had for yourself, you had for your body. Our bodies are forever changing. That's how they keep our lives interesting. They keep us always second guessing, but in a good way. They keep us on our toes. Our body is here to support us and guide us through life. So honor it. Honor what it needs. And don't feel disappointed if it doesn't go your way. Because as long as you tried, as long as you attempted it, you are strong. Slowly come to a child's pose if you're not there already. Take a deep breath in. Deeper breath out. Slowly press up to your hands. And then sink into your hips, swaying your legs out in front of you. Inhale your arms over your head. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to frame your front foot, your front feet or your shins or your thighs, and lengthen your spine forward. If you still have a block handy, feel free to put a block in front of your feet to help with the flex of your feet and grab for the blocks. But lengthen your spine as much as you can. Inhale. Exhale, release down. Lift your chest up and release all the way onto your back. Inhale, bring your left ankle over your right thigh and press your left knee towards the front of your space. This is figure 4, option to stay here, or option to grab behind your right thigh and pull your legs in towards your chest. But whatever you take, make sure to press your left knee towards the front of your space. Inhale. Exhale, release down your feet. Unwind your legs, bring your left foot to the mat, and then cross your right ankle over your left thigh. And then press your right knee towards the front of the room. Option to stay here, option to grab behind your left thigh and pull your left thigh in towards your chest. And press your right knee towards the front of your space. Inhale. Exhale, release your foot down to the mat. And then bring both feet to the mat. Bring them hip width distance apart. Bring your arms down by your side. Inhale, bridge pose. Press into your heels. Lift your hips away from the mat. Shimmy your shoulders underneath your chest. Let your belly swell with each inhale. With each exhale, let your hips lift higher. Option to clasp your hands underneath your back. Inhale, lift your hips a little higher. And then exhale, release one vertebra at a time onto the earth. Maybe you windshield wiper out your knees from one side to the other. Maybe you just shake your hips on the earth. Take one more back bend. So either you can take another bridge pose, or I'll cue for wheels. So come back to stillness. Bring your hands by your ears with your fingers towards your shoulders. Inhale, wheel pose, press into your hands and your feet. Lift your hips off of the mat. Lengthen through both of your limbs and shift your chest between your hands. Let your belly swell with each inhale and full with each exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release. First, lower your head, bend your arms, then your neck, and then one vertebra at a time onto the earth. Bring your feet to touch. Come to Supta Baddha Konasana. Splay your knees wide. Allow the sway of your back to lift from the earth. Bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Allow your belly to lift first and then your chest. And then let your chest drop and then your belly. Slowly close your knees together like a book. Lengthen your left leg long and inhale your right knee into your chest. Hug it in towards your armpit. And exhale, supine twist. Drag your right knee over your left side. Then tee your cactus out your arms. Ground both shoulders into the earth and gaze out over your right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop your left knee down. Inhale, lift your right knee, or rather, drop your right leg down and lift your left knee into your chest. Inhale and hug your knee into your armpit. Exhale, supine twist. Drag your left knee over your right side and gaze out over to your left. Ground both shoulders into the mat. Tee your cactus out your arms. Inhale, back to center. And then exhale, curl into your tightest bowl. Inhale. Exhale, happy baby pose. Grab for the outsides or insides of your knees, your thighs, your feet. And drag your knees to the outside of your triceps. Rock and roll side to side. And then when you're ready, bring yourself into the tightest bowl of clasps. Hug your knees into your chest. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Curl your neck in. Deep breath in. Exhale, Shavasana. Let your legs and your head and your neck get long and heavy. Anchor them into the earth. Focus on your mind. Allow any new opened mindsets to flush in to the new space that you've created. Lower your tongue from the roof of your mouth. I'll call you out when it's time. your day or evening is calling to you, slowly bring life and movement back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, rock your neck from side to side. When you're ready, lift your arms over your head and take a big good morning, good evening, good afternoon stretch. And then curl onto your favorite side in fetal pose. Use your bicep as a pillow. Fetal pose, the birth of our practice off of our mat. Stay here for a moment and allow your open mindset to create maybe new goals and ambitions and aspirations for your day, your evening, your week, your month, or your year. Fully press up to an easy seat at the top of your mat with your eyes still shut or a soft gaze to your expression. Return to your intention. Progress is impossible without change. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. Bring your knuckles to third eye center, the space between your brow, your seat of intuition. You don't see things as they are, you see things as you are. Your mind is like a cell. Freedom can only be achieved when it's open. The light, the student, the teacher in me honors and is so grateful for the light, the student and teacher in you. We bow and we share one word of gratitude and open-mindedness. Namaste. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for joining me in your yoga flow today. I hope you conquered crow or you feel a little bit stronger than you did earlier on. And I really hope you enjoyed the practice with me. If you liked what you took today, make sure to subscribe to my channel, thumbs up the post, and comment below. I love to hear all your amazing voices. Namaste, yogis.